Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. We all know that Faki came to Kenya and there was a meeting at William Ruto's home in Kilgoris. And in that meeting, Ruto was seen with Faki seated somewhere in an open field, just like it's seen on your, just check that photo. And then looking at the photo, there's something I was wondering, because this meeting is coming at a time whereby Faki is almost leaving AUC position, the chair position. And we know that this meeting has come less than 50 days before the election of the AUC. What has it from this meeting that Faki disclosed that he cannot vote for anyone? Whereas the expectation from this meeting, based on the setup, is that maybe Faki would probably intervene in this matter and do something about Raila Odinga's, chances. So I wanted to explore this photo extensively at the meeting and what the possible implications on Raila's chances. So before we get further on this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, kindly like this video. It's so important because that is the only way YouTube shares our content. And to existing subscribers, I want to continue thanking you so much, because without you, this channel would not have grown. So to new viewers, please subscribe to enable our channel grow. This meeting is serving as a booster to Raila Odinga's chances, because we know that Ruto is one of the presidents who will vote. And I understand also Museveni will be coming to Sia County to launch the Sia Stadium. And I think Ruto will also be in attendance. And that's based on a confirmation I had from Raila during a certain meeting yesterday, meeting that took place in Bondo. So Raila confirmed that Museveni was going to launch that stadium, and also confirmed that Ruto was going to be attendance, and he was trying to talk to the people to be lenient on the presidents, wasiwe kama vile walikuwa wanaibishwa kwa areas zingine, heckling and the like. So that is what that's where I get the information that Museveni will be in the country. So those are very crucial votes to Raila Odinga. Yeah. So this meeting, there's something that Faki could have disclosed there, based on the news that was shared, is that Faki cannot, there's nothing he can do to support Raila's candidature. I mean, he can't be seen to be convincing Chad, to be convincing other presidents, because he's supposed to be a neutral person. We all know that the biggest challenger of Raila Odinga is Mahmoud Yusuf, but we also have a competent Richard there, who is also from Richard from Madagascar, who is also posing as a huge threat to the two. But Raila's immediate challenger, who might tilt his chances of winning, is Mahmoud Yusuf. But politically speaking, during the debate, Raila carried the day. That has been shared in the whole of Africa. The continent is talking about that debate, and we shared it, our perception on that debate, in this channel, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who've been following. So Faki's visit, what do you think? Does it act as a booster to Raila's chances? Is there any implication? Is there any chances that Raila's chances maybe will be boosted by this kind of meeting? And what do you think was discussed there? Of course, we know Ruto holds a key role in AU matters, transformations, he holds a very important role that was previously held by Rwanda's president, talking about Kagame, President Kagame. Now, Ruto holds a very important position in AUC. To me, there's something I'm looking at from this meeting. I know Chad is part of OIC, and most likely Chad might vote for Djibouti. But if you look at this issue from the other side of the coin, then you look at Chad fresh, then you realize that Chad might vote for Raila Odinga. These people, if you look at them again, the people who have been holding these positions of AUC, most of them, they are people of rank of prime minister. You're going to head, you're going to lead presidents. Now, for someone of a foreign affairs minister to lead these heads of state, that is where the problem is. And that's why when there was that discussion about the proposals which Paul Kagame issued, which were not being followed. The thing here is that AUC right now needs someone who can easily talk to these presidents, make sense. And the person that these presidents probably listen to saizi sana is Raila. They need someone who can be able to deal with rebels. Right now, the biggest threat in Africa is this emergence of rebels. Almost every country. How do you deal with such kind of things? That's why there was this issue of guns. It was a topic. It was a topic there during the debate. It was brought there, and they had Faki, Djibouti's Mahmoud, Raila Odinga decided to try to talk about this, return the guns, that kind of narrative. But if you look at the explanations of the three gentlemen, again, Raila's was the best. But again, that is just something also to consider. So what I'm saying in very few words, ladies and gentlemen, is that this visit of Moussa Faki, what if RUTO was the one to go to Addis Ababa? Because if you look at AUC structure, and if RUTO is part of the AUC, don't you think RUTO is the one who's supposed to go to Addis Ababa? They have a meeting, probably talk about issues. Why was it necessary that Moussa Faki ndiaje Kenya? Don't you think there is something there? Personally, I think there is something hidden. There's a hidden agenda kwa hii mkutano. Hii mkutano haikuwa tu mkutano kuongelea transitions, transitions from this leadership to this leadership, but kulikuwa na mjadala fiche ulikuwa pale, na huu mjadala most likely Raila was the topic. And these are good signs to Raila Odinga, honestly. And I'm one of those people who believe that we as Kenya should have one of our own seated there. I believe that it's our time as Kenyans, not because of what is going out there, or this mzee is a con man, or this mzee is nini. No. I refuse to join that debate of him being a con man. What I'm praying for Kenya is that as a country, we have one of our own in that seat, at least in the history of the AUC, because this is our chance. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, at AUC wamesema ni Eastern Africa. If it's Eastern Africa, it means next time haitakuwa huku, itakuwa maybe another region. So if this is the time that AUC yenyewe wamekubali nafaa ije huku, and there has been endorsements from majority of presidents saying that Raila is the best bet, why not? I think the best thing that Kenya should do, personally, that's my own opinion, but you have your own opinion. The best thing that Kenya should do, even though Kenyans will not vote, but they need to speak positively about these chances of Raila clinching this position. Because most of the things which are peddled online, they reach to some of these heads of state or their advisors, and their advisors get a chance of explaining some things to their presidents, and in turn this can dent an image of a potential candidate like Raila Odinga. Like for instance, there's a story shared from Ndi's tweet. So you look at Ndi and the timing of Ndi, why Ndi released that kind of statement, even trying to enlist people who could have donated to Raila Odinga's presidency. And in that list, he talked about Kamlesh Patni. That was trying to, expose Raila's candidacy in this AUC candidacy negatively, so that he is viewed as someone who is only, fixated in getting money from people. That was a very bad, to me, As to me, it's a very bad example, or rather, very bad tweet that was shared not at the right time. So if you look at the timing, this tweet was shared on the same date that Moussa Faki is being seen here in Kenya. Now this timing ndio kidogo ilikuwa ni shida kubwa sana. Mimi tafsiri yangu ya hiyo tweet haikuwa nzuri. Mimi sikuona kama ndiye alikuwa na njama nzuri sana Raila Amolo Odinga. Maybe ile tweet ambayo angeachana nayo, I mean, because it was just going to fuel in a lot of animosity against Raila Amolo Odinga, and that is what it almost did. But the good thing is that looking at the reactions below there, Kenyans, majority of Kenyans didn't want to buy that story. Because why now? You see? So, back to this meeting in Kilgoris, William Ruto's home. Moussa Faki choosing to go to Kilgoris and not State House, most likely kuna mambo yalijadiliwa pale ambayo ni siri, top secret. Mambo ambayo hata ma-advisors walikuwa wafai kusikiza. Mambo, you see, wana mahali kama pale Kilgoris, pale kwa uwanja, ni mahali ambapo they can talk about some sensitive things nobody will know. You see? Nobody will eavesdrop. Because even if you look at that picture well, unaangalia pale, ile ni uwanja. The only thing ambayo iko pale ni mti na viti. Hakuna mtu iko surrounding pale. You know? Maybe kama kuna cameraman ako mahali at a distance anawachukua. But those two leaders have had a private meeting. Now that private meeting, most likely they discussed about Raila. Raila was a topic there. I'm 100% convinced that formed the discussion in that meeting. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to go below in the comment section and offer a reaction regarding this meeting between Moussa Faki and RUTO. What do you think was discussed there? And do you think this meeting was meant to boost the chances of Raila? Just take a look at this. If RUTO talks to Moussa Faki, who appears to be one of his closest friends, to convince Chad president to consider Raila, don't you think that is going to work? Definitely, because it's a secret ballot, it might work. Now, ladies and gentlemen, so perhaps if you watch this video and have not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.